Good morning. It's great to be together with Michelle this morning. Michelle Miller, better known as the Farm Babe. Michelle, during our time together, you've mentioned the Burger King story a couple of times. Could you tell us more about it?
Yeah, the Burger King story is crazy. So a couple of years ago, Burger King came out with this ad that was called Cow's Menu, and it was talking about how livestock are destroying the planet and cow farts are ruining the planet. And it was a horrible ad of little kids singing with gas masks on, and just, it was terrible. And so they basically were saying Burger King's solution to helping the planet was feeding lemongrass to cattle, saying that if we feed lemongrass to cattle, we could reduce methane emissions by up to a third. And so their whole thing is, well, Burger King is more sustainable because we're feeding lemongrass to cattle, which is reducing methane. And the ad was put out, and it was really ugly. So I just did a Google search to be like, who is the global chief marketing officer of Burger King? And I just sent him a tweet explaining why we found the ad so offensive. And Burger King actually reached out to me, and we had a conversation, and I said, look, like, reducing methane and caring about the planet and sustainability is a very noble cause. But the good news is that farmers and ranchers are doing wonderful things already to help in that regard. So why don't you come out to the farm, and I'd love to show you. And so Burger King actually did. So here we are, C-level executives coming on my farm in Iowa with a camera crew. I put together a tour full of ruminant nutritionists. I took them to a methane digester, to cattle feedlots, had Iowa State University, just brought in the experts, Iowa Farm Bureau, and did this big, 2-day powwow where we could really showcase sustainability in animal agriculture. And Burger King listened. They put out a new commercial, a new ad that was filmed on my farm, and they ended up retracting and taking down that original ad. Here you are as the head of marketing for one of the world's largest burger chains, and you've never been to a cattle farm before.
That's absolutely amazing.
That is insane, right? So the more I'm into this business, the more I'm like, wow, you guys, you need to speak up. We need to be proactive and not reactive. So the next time Burger King can say, hey, you know what? I want to highlight farmers. For our next ad, we want to be pro-farmer. And there's a lot of power in that, but it's up to us as experts to be, to not be so shy, to really speak up on what we do, because there's never been a better time and a more important time for us to speak up on that.
Great, that's fantastic, and thank you for the time.
Thank you as well.